What's going on, guys? Thursday, around 10 o'clock in the morning. Day off today. It was raining out and couldn't work in the rain, so I'm home. Now the sun's coming out and I didn't make any money. Now I'm just gonna waste money. Arts and crafts time. And part of my French, I'm gonna have a bitch with Google Plus and YouTube. I'm getting tired of them, which is, I don't know why these accounts have to be conjoined, we'll say, but Google Plus and YouTube for a while now have been asking me if I wanted to change my name, use my real name, and I haven't. I want to stick with Fatster Cat because that's the name I started with, and I don't think there's a need for it. Well, this morning I got up and I went on YouTube and started watching some videos. I saw Ruben's videos with the taking of the carburetor apart, and he's starting to do that, and I saw him with the rims on the car yesterday, and I commented, and I don't know if they went through because I can't see any comments on my page, and I can't see if I put any comments on other people's pages. So if anybody knows how to do a walkthrough and try to walk through this mess now, they fixed it until it was broken. Okay, there's enough of that. My bitch is over. What we have here is phosphoric acid prep and etch. And I said we were going to do some arts and crafts. I got this chain. I went to the Thompson swap meet. Some guys went to Lake Compounds. Maybe I should have went there because there weren't many deals at Thompson's, let me tell you. And I'm going to take this old chain. It was really bad, really rusted. And I'm going to clean it up. It's been sitting for like 3-4 days already in the spooge. It's really nice. It's really cleaning up nice. We're going to clean this up. We're going to turn this into brackets. So not only that, I also bought, when I was there, I found this crescent wrench. It's a Craftsman, and I really liked it. And it was only $1, and it was full of rust, and rust equals green because you can fix this stuff up and make it look good, and that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to take it all apart, get all the rust off of it, and clean that. So I'm going to clean this chain up, and I'll bring it back when it's all cleaned up. I bought another, this was an offset weird, we call it the boomerang. It was another crescent wrench. It was pretty cool. I liked it, so I got it. And I got some other things there, but they weren't slim pickings, let me tell you. Lot of retail prices for a swap meet. And I'm not trying to berate and yell at the guys that are vending, but man, if I wanted to go and buy some of the stuff that they had for sale at just a couple more dollars, I can get it brand new. So, I mean, I guess it's what you think it's worth, but I didn't think it was worth what they were selling. So, enough of that. So I'll bring you back when the chain's all cleaned up and all these wrenches are cleaned up. And if anybody has a clue of what's going on with Google Plus and YouTube and how to navigate through it and see what you have for inbox comments, please feel free to put a video up. Alright, back in a bit. Alright guys, this is what the after looks like. This is taking it out, washing it down with fresh water, neutralizing the acid, and then drying it off. I use a blow dryer and I got it nice and dry, because if you leave it to air dry, it'll just rust up all together again. You'll get surface rust, and he'll rust faster than the Tin Man surfing down on the West Coast. So we got to this point, got a couple more lengths to do, and from before to after, I think it looks pretty good. So I gotta go find brackets now. I know I had brackets, fender brackets for the car. I have to find that and see what my lengths are, and then I will take it from there, bust the welder out, and start welding it. But this is what the phosphoric acid can do to metal. I mean, here's those wrenches. I mean, they work. This one doesn't work, but I liked it because it's cool. It's an old antique wrench, and oh, where are we? We're right here. And it took all that rust off. This was really bad. This was like a solid block of rust. But a little bit of work, and you can get rust off of anything. So this one doesn't really work. It's not a functioning crescent wrench, but I don't know. Maybe I can fix the splines on this and get it to work. But other than that, it's pretty cool looking. So, and it's made in Hartford, Connecticut. It's a 10-inch. See what company it is. The Billings and Spencer Company, Hartford, Connecticut, USA. Ta-da! Alright guys, I'm gonna finish cleaning up the old chain. I've got a couple more links left. We'll go get the brackets, and we will hook up the welder, and I mean, it really came out pretty nice. We'll hook up the welder and start playing with that. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Hey guys, we do have existing brackets. Round, plain Jane. I know I'm gonna get the thing that's too ticky-tacky what I've done, but it's different, and it's like guys know that the car's going with a spooky theme and blah blah blah. But if I don't like these, I could take them off and just put those back on. So here's the new brackets, and these will be painted black. So essentially, welded chain. What started with this, we ended up with this, and I have the end bracket here that goes on the radiator cross support, and that bolts on the fender through bolts here. I might weld a washer on the back side of this so I'm not getting an imprint on the fender. They're mainly for support to keep the front clip from moving around a lot. I don't think they're really too structural because this is like a thin gauge tubing, and they're very weak right here, and they're very weak right here. So like I said, it's probably to keep the top of the radiator core support from tipping down and coming forward into the fan. So we got chain, and I might have to do something with the holes, but they look pretty good. I like them. They're rigid, and it was fun. It was a good little arts and craft project, and it felt good to weld. I haven't welded in a long time. So that's done. One step closer, and I did a little sanding on Bubba, but I gotta get him turned around, and like I say, I'm not gonna do it without help. Like I say, the back is in and out, in and out, in and out. And throughout all this mess that I had, my back all screwed up, I never missed a day of work, man. I suffered through it. And so I don't want to do anything foolish and hurt myself for the sake of pride and ego. So we'll get the car spun around, we'll get the other side sanded, and then I think I have a place where I might be able to hit it with epoxy primer and seal it, and maybe even just put another 2 coats of filler on there, and maybe even get some paint on it, and we might have Bubba in color this winter. So fingers crossed. And yeah, that's it. I hadn't started a project, but it was an epic fail. Remember the hole I had in this thing? You see that, all that snot there? Well, I don't know if you guys are familiar. They made it look so good at the swap meet. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Aluma-Lite Gypsies. Well, they sold me on a pound of the stuff. It was like 20 bucks. It does stick to aluminum. It does. But I don't know about filing and polishing. I filled the hole. I did a little series on it, but it was so brutal. I made myself look very foolish with this, so maybe I'll continue with it, but we'll see. So this is Mark from the 2nd Gen. Let me get the camera off the stand here. I'll get him off the counter. Spin things around. Mark from the 2nd Gen. To all my brothers out there. Dizzy, man, you're a gentleman, because if what happened to you at that swap meet, getting your little blue bike stolen, I would have been murder. I would have been looking for someone to kill. Well, not kill, but at least pummel. So, you all be safe. Do the right thing. Ruben's cruising, man. He's cruising right along on that. Do the right thing. Keeping on. and we just do as much as we can with what we have and what's given to us. So, be well, fellas. Peace.